Hi, this is Emily at mysquarefootgarden.net, and today I'm working on organizing my seeds, determining which ones I need to keep, to get rid of, and what I need to buy. The first thing I am starting with is my garden plan. I hope you can kind of see that. It's color-coded, and it's in a sheet protector, and I use an overhead marker, a wet erase marker. Now when this first draws on the sheet protector, it's a little wet, you don't want to smear it, but once it dries, it stays really well until you wash it off with a wet cloth. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through each one of the items on my list, on my plan, and make sure I have seeds. Remind myself, did I like those seeds that I bought last year? All these seeds I've purchased in the last 1, 2, or 3 years, and I keep them in little Ziploc bags so that they, if any fall out, that they're safe. Also, I usually keep them somewhere that it's cool. So during the summertime, I'll put them in the fridge, or even sometimes in my freezer. Or in the wintertime, I keep them in my garage. So I'm going to go through each one of these and evaluate, do I want it or not. So for example, spaghetti squash. I've planted this. Our family didn't eat it. I'm going to put this in the pile to give away to somebody else. Basil. Good seed. I know I'm going to grow some basil, although this was dwarf basil and I don't have any other basil. I'm going to add to my list some regular basil. And then I'll check it off my plan. Alright, I'm all done now. I have my seeds sorted. These are the seeds I'm going to keep. And then over here's my pile of seeds that I'm going to give away. I've taken my garden plan and filled it in. I checked off the seeds as I identified them. Down here's my list of things I need to purchase, and then this is a list of seeds I have that are for plants that aren't in my garden plan, and I'm thinking maybe I want to make room for those, or find a spot in a garden bed, or do it in a little pot. So I made a list of those just not to forget them. Now the next thing I'm going to do in my binder is I have the Planting by Color ebook printed out and put in sheet protectors. Now this is a week-by-week guide. It has the date, so let me find today's date. Today is March 6th. So each week has the date, and it has the week, planting week, which you don't really have to keep track of. And then it lists which items you should start inside, which you should transplant, and what you should plant outside. And it has some notes there that can be helpful. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take for a couple of weeks of seeds. Now all these seeds won't fit this way, but for a couple of weeks I'm going to put them in my garden binder. So this week I'm going to be planting parsley and broccoli, so I'll put those in this week to start inside. Now next week I'll be starting inside, I'll be starting outside my peas. I find that on my checklist, so I go ahead and put those peas in there. And then the following week I can start with my hot peppers inside. As well as my onion sets. Now my onion sets aren't going to fit in there because they'll be a little bag. But that way, for the next couple of weeks I have it loaded up. I can go ahead and take my binder with me outside. They're protected from the dirt and the rain. You don't want to leave your book out there. But then I see where I need to plant what, and I have the seeds all ready to go each week that I go out there, and so I can just go ahead and have everything I need when I go to plant outside.